Of all human qualities, one stands preeminent, identified by Brian Tracy as the world's most valuable, the quality of being unstoppable. This is not mere persistence, but the forging of an unshakable core, a mindset that transmutes failure into fuel and adversity into advantage. In this video, you will learn the precise architecture of an indomitable spirit. You will be taught how to transform your relationship with failure, build resilience through daily practice, and launch an internal revolution that renders you impervious to life's inevitable storms, fundamentally improving your life by granting you absolute sovereignty over your destiny. Embrace the crucible of character. True character is not revealed in comfort, but forged in the shadows of our darkest hours. It emerges at 4 a.m. when worry wages war on your peace, when foundations crumble, and when fatigue is a constant companion. These moments are life's ultimate proving ground, stripping away pretense to expose the raw truth of who you are. While most see these trials as punishments to be endured, you must learn to recognize them as sacred invitations, opportunities to discover reserves of strength you never knew existed and to transcend your perceived limitations. Cultivate an unshakable internal resolve. The essence of being unstoppable lies not in avoiding hardship, but in your conscious response to it. It is the unwavering decision that external conditions will never dictate your internal resolve. This means viewing each failure not as a verdict on your worth, but as invaluable data for your next attempt. Where others see insurmountable barriers, you must train yourself to see stepping stones. Where others hear the whisper of doubt, you must respond with the thunderous declaration of "Watch me." This recalibration transforms every no into a guidepost leading you closer to your ultimate yes. Before we continue, I'd love to take a moment to sincerely thank you for being part of this journey toward personal beauty and endless growth. Your support truly means the world to me. If you enjoyed the content, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and sharing this video with others who might find it helpful. Your engagement is what keeps this channel growing and allows me to continue creating content for you. Now let's get back to the video. Forge strength through voluntary resistance. Understand that resilience, like muscle, is only built under tension. The white-hot fires of adversity are not your enemy but the very crucible that forges your strength. This forging demands that you sit with discomfort, embrace uncertainty, and continue moving when every instinct screams for retreat. You must develop a high tolerance for distress, the ability to endure crisis without making it worse through impulsive action. Learn to find strength in the struggle itself, recognizing that your greatest growth will happen not in spite of your challenges, but precisely because of them. Initiate an internal revolution. The most profound transformation begins within. The external world may remain hostile and unpredictable, but when you revolutionize your internal landscape, everything shifts in response. This starts with a fundamental shift in identity. Refuse to be a victim of circumstance and instead become the author of your story. Grant no external event the power to define your worth or your future. This sovereignty over your response is the ultimate liberation, freeing you from the need for perfect conditions or external validation to move forward. When your purpose comes from within, you become unstoppable by definition. Practice resilience as a daily ritual. An indomitable spirit is not built in a single moment, but through the accumulation of thousands of small, conscious choices. It is the decision to rise when you desire to hide, to try again after a stinging failure, and to seek solutions rather than dwell on problems. Train your mind as an athlete trains their body. Establish daily rituals that reinforce your identity, declare your intentions each morning without regard to feeling, and each evening, identify the lessons learned and progress made, no matter how minor. This consistent practice constructs an unwavering foundation for extraordinary resilience. Harness the compound effect of persistence. Become a master of the long game, understanding the monumental power of incremental, persistent action. Every step forward, no matter how small, contributes to a momentum that becomes increasingly difficult to halt. View setbacks not as permanent destinations, but as temporary detours on an upward trajectory. This perspective allows you to endure temporary discomfort for lasting transformation, knowing that the path to greatness is rarely linear but always ascendant when viewed from sufficient distance. Your journey begins with a single, unbreakable covenant with yourself, a declaration that you will never quit. This is not a promise of an easy path, but a vow that you will become stronger than anything you encounter. You are committing to the profound truth that being unstoppable is not about never falling, it is about never staying down. Once this decision is etched into your very soul, once it becomes the core of your being, nothing, absolutely nothing, can prevent you from rising, achieving, and becoming who you were always meant to be.